Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about 2020 O-Level Western Province Model Paper. In this session, we are going to discuss paper 1 and its part A. So let's move on. The mark price of an article is 30,000. They have given the rate of tax. They are asking about the selling price. So how to do that? First of all, let's find the amount of VAT, that is equal to 30,000 into 10%. That means by simplifying we can get that is 3,000. So selling price is the earlier price plus VAT. Marked price plus VAT. Marked price is 30,000. VAT is 3,000. Altogether that is 33,000. Okay. Or else we can directly get that selling price. How to do that? Just multiply 30,000 by, here tax rate is 10%. Therefore, after making tax, after including that tax, the percentage would be 110%. Okay. By this method also we can get the final answer as 33,000. Okay. Now let's move to the second one. They are asking us to solve this kind of equation. This is a quadratic equation. Why? Here can you see? X term is there, another x term is there. When those two terms are multiplied, we can have x square term. That means this is a quadratic equation. Okay, so how to solve that? In here, already terms are factorized. So can you see, do you know any method to do? As an example, what's the product of these two? That is 0. Any value multiplied by 0, that is 0. 0 multiplied by any value, that's also 0. So when the final output is 0, we can conclude that at least one of these two factors are 0. At least one of these factors must be 0. Therefore, we can easily write 2x minus 1 equals 0 or x plus 3 equals 0. Now, let's try to shift this one and make x as the subject. Here you can say half. Here you can see minus 3 is the answer. Now, these are the solutions for x. Okay. I'll write in the ascending order. Let's move to question number 3. They have given a diagram. They have marked two angles. We want to find the value of x. Now, can you see this information? These two sides are equal. Therefore, this triangle is an isosceles triangle. So, what can you say about isosceles triangles? They are angles. Their opposite angles must be equal. If this one is x, we can write this one also as x. Now, from this theorem, what do you mean by that? I'm sorry about that. Okay. Here x is there, another x is there. Can you see the exterior angle here? What can you say about these three angles? Sum of these two must be equal to this exterior angle. That means the exterior angle produced by is equal to the sum of its interior opposites angles. Therefore, x plus x is equal to 150. 2 times x equals 150. Therefore, you can easily find x equals 150 over 2. That is x equals 75 degrees is the answer. Okay, those are so ordinary questions. Let's move to question number 4. Okay, now we are going to simplify this one. So are the denominators equal? No. Therefore, we should find a common denominator for both these numbers, 3x as well as 5x. Okay, what's the common denominator? That is 15 times x, isn't it? Using the LCM, we can find it. Therefore, I am going to replace 1 over 3x by 15. So how to do that? I'm going to write equivalent fractions for all of these terms. 1 over 3x plus 1 over 5x. Okay. Now, I'm going to convert 3x into 15x by multiplying it by 5. Without changing the entire term, we want to multiply the numerator by 5. Same way, here 1 over 5x, we want to convert it to 15x. To make that, we should multiply it by 3. Same way, multiply the numerator by 3. Now, we can have all the terms, all the denominators as 15x. Here you can find 5. Here you can find 3. Now, denominators are same. So, what we can do? We can easily add. That is 5 plus 3, that is 8 over 15x. Hope it's clear. Let's jump to question number 5. They have given a Venn diagram. We want to highlight, we want to recognize the notation given here. It is known as A dash intersection B dash. So how to do that? Just I am going to mark them. Okay, I'll mark A dash using this color. Okay, A dash means without A. Okay, here you can see terms without A. Okay. Now I'm going to mark B dash without B. Okay, can you see that? Now they are asking about us to find out A dash intersection B dash. That means intersection represents common elements. Okay, what are the common elements for A dash as well as B dash? If we write the terms of A dash, what are they? We can write 3, 5, 6, 7. B dash, we can write 4, 6, 7. Now what are the common terms for both these cases? 6 and 7. Okay. Therefore A dash intersection B dash is 6 and 7. Okay. Now using another method, I'm going to find that. So how to do that? I'm going to rearrange this notation. How to do that? Using De Morgan's theorem. That is, if there are two dashes, okay, what we can do? Just change the symbol. Here you can see intersection, then change it to union. Take the entire term and take its inverse. Okay. Now here you can see A union B. That means all the terms of A and B. Okay. Inverse means without those terms. That means from the diagram you can easily find that 6 and 7. Okay. Both methods you can apply. Here I have changed this one using De Morgan's theorem. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's jump to question number 6. We want to find out LCM. They have given two expressions. So how to do that? Let's rewrite them using prime factors. Now numerical values are 3 into A to the power 1, B to the power 1. Let's write in this way. 6A square. That means 2 times 3. Then 2 to the power 2 into 3. Here exponent is 1. A to the power 2. Here no B values, therefore B to the power 0. I'm going to write this one as 2 to the power 0. Now when finding LCM of any two values, whether they are algebraic or numerical, we want to take all of their products with their maximum powers. Here maximum power is 1. Here out of this maximum power is 1. Out of this maximum power is 2. Here out of this maximum power is 1. Okay. Now just simplify. 2 into 3, that is 6. 6A square B. This is the answer. Okay. Question number 7. According to the given measurements in the illustration, which comprises of a rectangle and a semicircle, find the perimeter of the composite figure. Now they are asking to find out the perimeter. That means the surrounded length. Okay. We know this is as 20 centimeters. We don't need this one when considering perimeter. Why? Because it's an interior length. The only thing we want to find out is this arc length. Okay. Then just write down semicircular length. Semicircular length is equal to, that means half into 2 pi r. Why? Circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, then its half is half into 2 pi r. Okay. Now I'll simplify this one. Then phi is 22 over 7. What's the value of the radius? Here can you see? 2 times r is 14. Therefore r is 14 over 2. That is 7. Or if I write this one as 14 over 2. Okay. I can cancel these terms. Then semicircular length is 22 centimeters. Let's find out the perimeter. Perimeter equals 14 plus there are two lengths of 20 plus 22. Okay, just add all of these. This is 40, 40 plus 22, 62, 62 plus 14, 76. Make sure to write the correct units. Okay, let's move to question number 8. This is regarding inverse proportion. Now, as a clue, as a hint, I provided this example. Okay, when a quantity is going to increase, the other one is decreasing according to that. Okay, simply that is known as inverse proportion. Here, the stock of food available in a hostel sufficient for 20 students for 7 days. Let's write down. Okay, students days, their product. Here there are 20 students, 7 days. Okay, that means total amount of food is 20 into 7. Okay, if 8 more students are admitted, this one is case 1. Now they are going to upload another case. If 8 more students are admitted to the hostel on the same day, okay, without days are changing, that means, okay, days are changing. Here students are increased, therefore the total outcome, total number of days should be decreased. This one should be 20 plus 8, that is 28. Now we want to find out how many days all of them can be sufficient. Okay, this one is same here, therefore if I write this one as y, 28 times y equals 20 times 7. So 7 times 1, 7 times 4, therefore y equals 20 over 4, that is y equals 5. Therefore at the beginning 7 days are sufficient. Now when the number of student increases, days are decreasing, the new value is 5. Okay, let's move to question number 9. O is the center of the circle shown. Find the magnitude of the angle denoted by x. Can you see a line is passing through O? Therefore this line is known as a diameter. Okay, so what's the theorem based on diameter in circular geometry? We know the angle subtended by diameter is 90 degrees. Also we know from this theorem angle subtended by same arc. Okay, consider this arc. Angle on the circumference is 25. This one also on the circumference, therefore this angle must be 25 degrees. Okay, now I just have shown you the theorems based on this question. Okay, then what we can do? Consider this triangle. You can find out a right angle triangle like this. Here value is x, here 25 degrees. We can add all of them and equate to 180. X plus 90 plus 25 equals 180. Therefore, x equals 90 minus 25, that is 65. Okay, somewhat easy. Let's move to question number 10. Now they have given two coordinates. In a coordinate plane, they are asking to find out gradient and the intercept. Okay, I'm sorry, they are only asking to find out the gradient. Gradient is equal to m. We can find it using two coordinates. If we have two coordinates, by taking this ratio, change in y terms over change in x terms. Note that when writing all these terms, when writing all these coordinates, make sure to write them in a proper order. Okay, if I take this one, I'll take this one as the first one, this one as the second one. Then change in y, first value is 6. Change means we want to take the difference or taking the minus value. Second term is 2. Change in x, here first one is 4, second one is 2. Now simplify. 6 minus 2, that is 4. 4 minus 2, that is 2. I'm sorry, really sorry about that. Second coordinate is 3. Therefore 6 minus 3 over 4 minus 2. I'll replace this one as 3. Therefore the gradient should be 1.5. Okay, gradient is equal to 1.5. Let's move to question number 11. Now we can find some information they have given. Look at this triangle. Okay, this is the midpoint of this triangle. Also, this is the midpoint. When joining these two midpoints using a straight line, okay, this line should be these are in this case, this line should be parallel to the third line, as well as its length is half of the third line's length. Now we do not need to pay attention. We do not need to pay attention towards lengths, as they are asking the magnitudes. So I'm just mark those parallel lines. So let's find out. This angle is 40. Therefore we can easily measure this angle as 40 because they are alternate. Okay, as they are parallel, they are alternate angles. Then consider this triangle. X is there, 60 is there. Here you can find 50 plus 40. Now consider this triangle. What we can do to find x, just add all of these terms and make it count to 180. X plus 50 plus 40 plus 60, that is equal to 180. Therefore we can find x as 30 degrees. Hope it's clear. Okay, let's jump to question number 12. There are two tetrahedral dice, that means having 4 sides, carrying numbers from 1 to 4 on their faces. if I write down the outcomes of D1, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. D2 also same. Now if we throw them together, what are the outcomes? Okay, let's write the sample space. We can have 1, 1 as a coordinate, 1, 2 as a coordinate, 1, 3 as a coordinate, 1, 4 as a coordinate. Same way, 2, 1 as a coordinate, 2, 2 as a coordinate, 2, 3 as a coordinate, 2, 4 as a coordinate. Similarly, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4. Okay. Last one is 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4. Now, all the incidents are included here when two dice are thrown together. Now we are going to find out the probability of obtaining two odd numbers. Two odd numbers, that means first one is odd. Okay, if you are going to write down two numbers, this one should be odd, this also should be an odd value. We can take this one, we can neglect this one, we can take this one, neglect. We cannot take any of these because here in every case we can find even values. Here we can take this one, we cannot take this one, again we can, we can take this one. Okay, I just undo it. We can't take this one. Same way we cannot take any of these. Now how many cases are there? 4 into 4, that is, count is 16. All the events is 16. Number of all the events is 16. Possible events are, how many possible events? We can find 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, therefore probability is 4 over 16 or 1 over 4. Okay, let's move to question number 13. Again, a geometry question. Can you see A, B, C, D? It's a cyclic quadrilateral. Why? Their vertices are on the circumference of this circle. Again, you can see a parallelogram. Then, first of all, I am going to find out this value. This value is equal to 180 minus 110. Why? Angles of a straight line. Therefore, we can take this one as 70. If this is 70, we can write this one also as 70 because opposite angles are equal in a parallelogram. Okay, therefore this one is 70. Now, what can you say about this cyclic quadrilateral? Here 110. This entire angle should be 110. Okay, in a cyclic quadrilateral, exterior angle should be equal to the interior opposite angle. Okay, now if I split this entire angle into two sides and mark these letters, this entire angle is 110, this part is 70. Then using the found data, found values, we can easily write DCE. DCE is the difference of these two angles, that is 110 minus 70. It is 40 degrees. Cool. Fantastic. Up to now, that's so much perfect. Question number 14. This is regarding matrices. Okay. We want to find out the product of two matrices. First of all, mention them in this manner. Group them in this manner. Now they are asking to find out product of A and B. Then just write 2, 0, minus 1, 1, 1, 3. Okay, just write, multiply this one with this one. Here let's write the order of the matrix. 2 by 2, here 2 by 1. Therefore the final matrix should be 2 by 1. Just multiply all of these. 2 into 1, that is 2, plus 0 into 3, that is 0. Here minus 1 into 1, that is minus 1, plus 1 into 3, that is 3. Then I'm going to write 2 plus 0, that is 2, minus 1 plus 3, that is 2. Then final answer is like this. Okay. Question number 15. It's regarding logarithms. Oh, that sounds crazy. We want to evaluate the logarithmic value of 875. 875. Take this numerical value. I'm going to write down this one as 8.75 into 10 to the power 2. Okay, using the scientific notation. Then instead of 8.75, I can apply 10, 0.0942. Okay. Hope there's a mistake actually. Check whether in your logarithmic table this value 8.75 might be 9.42 or something. Okay. Now, but I'm going to write according to this result. Okay. Check with your logarithmic table. Okay. There should be another value rather than this. Therefore, final value is 2.0942. Now, 8.75 is 875 is equal to 10 to the power 2.0942. Therefore, when taking the logarithmic value, that is, we are considering, if we write 875 as a power of 10, that index is known as the logarithm of 875. Therefore, this answer should be 2.0942. Let's jump to question number 16. Okay, take a look at this question. You can see they are going to fold this one and make a cone like this. Okay. Now they are asking to find out the curved surface area. How to get this curved surface? Curved surface area is the area of this semicircle. Okay. Curved surface area is equal to the area of semicircle. So how to find out area of a semicircle? That is half into 5r square. Then half into 5. If I write this one as capital R, R means the radius. Here, make sure to consider this one clearly. They have given the radius in terms of R, that is 2 times R. Okay, just simplify. Half into 5 into 2 into 2, that is 4 R square. Therefore, the final value is 4 over 2, that is 2. Here 5, here R square. This is the curved surface area of the new curve, new cone. Question number 17. Now, 4 terms are given. We want to factorize them. Just group them. Consider these two. Can we find common terms? No. Are there any x terms here? No. Are there any x terms here? Surely there are. Okay. Also, then I'm going to rearrange. X square, I'll replace this term here. 2ax minus 2ab. Now consider, group them, factorize them. X minus b. Here you can take 2 and a as common terms. Here again x minus b. Then this one is common in both cases. Then take out that as a common factor. Here x plus 2a. This is the answer. Now question number 18. There's a rhombus. That means all the sides are equal in length. They have given this diagonal, length of this diagonal as 10. Now, can you remember the theorem behind this one? Okay, these two sides are equal, these two lengths are equal. We can apply midpoint theorem here. This one is parallel with this. If this is 10 centimeters, this should be half of its length, that is 5 centimeters. Okay. Now, similarly, this one is also 5 centimeters. Again, here 5 centimeters. All these values are 4 centimeters each. Why? The length of a side of the rhombus is 8 centimeters. Therefore, each length should be 4 centimeters. Therefore, perimeter is how many lengths of 4 centimeters? 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, I'll multiply 4 by 4. Just add 5 times 2. Then the answer is 26 centimeters. See how much easy if we know all the terms in all the theories in correct order, correct manner, and how easily we can find out the answer. Okay, let's jump to question number 19. They have given two unknown values, but see, they are exterior angles. Now they have given an interior angle. Shall we try to find out this exterior angle? That is 180 minus 60, that is 120. Then we know sum of all the exterior angles in any polygon. In a triangle, in a quadrilateral, in a hexagon, in a pentagon, in a heptagon, in a nonagon, anyone, the sum of the exterior angles must be 360. Okay, therefore x plus y plus 180 must be 360. That is sum of the exterior angles of a triangle. Simply write down. Then just isolate these two terms as x plus y. Then 360 minus 120, that is 240. Okay. Okay. Let's write the degrees mark as they are given. Now question number 20. It's regarding geometric progression. They have given the first term as 1/8 common ratio, that is r, it is 2. Then when finding a term, the relationship is like this. They are asking to find out the ninth term. Therefore n equals 9. T9 equals a is 1/8, r means 2. If n is 9, n minus 1 should be 8. 1/8, then 2 to the power 8. What's the answer? 2 to the power 8 means 2 to the power 4 into 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 4 means 16 by 16. That is 256. Therefore, okay, I'll just write this one. I just cut here. I'll replace this one as 2. Then 2 times 16, that is 32. Answer is 32. Let's jump to question number 21. Okay, they have given some information inside a circle. The picture shows a circle with center O. Using the given information, we want to find out the value of ADO. What is ADO? We want to calculate this value. Let's give a name as x. We want to find x. Is there any relationship? Yeah. Can you see this circle? The theorem behind this one is, here this OE line should be perpendicular to this chord. Why? According to the geometry theorem, the line joining the center and the midpoint of a chord is perpendicular to that chord. Therefore, this angle should be 90 degrees. Now, consider this small triangle. This is 20. If this is y, we can easily find y. Y plus 20 plus 90 is equal to 180. Therefore, y should be equal to 70. Now, by using y, how to find out the value of x? That is here x is here, this y value is 70 is here. We all know that this is an isosceles triangle. Why? Because these two lengths are same as they are the radius of the circle. Therefore, if this is x, this should be x. Then adding these two will give 70 as the answer. Therefore, x plus x equals 70. 2 times x equals 70. Therefore, x is equal to 70 over 2, that is 35 degrees is the answer. Let's shift to question number 22. Now they have given a cumulative frequency chart. What we want to find out is the interquartile range. That means Q3 minus Q1. Interquartile range. Q3 minus Q1. First find out Q3, then find out Q1, then take their difference. Let's see how many number of terms there. Frequency. N is equal to, see this value, number of students, that is 32. Okay, first of all let's find out Q3. Q3 is 32 over 4th value. That means 8th value. Okay, let's find out. Here I can see something like this value. If we can go through this vertical line, you can find out this value. Maybe it's 15. Okay, I'm sorry, this is Q1. Okay, here Q3, let's find out. 3 over 4, 32. Twenty-fourth value. Then find out the corresponding number for 24 here. 25 is there, 24 is here. Go through this line, then you will find this one as 34. Therefore, interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1, that is 34 minus 15. So what's the value? That is 19. Okay, 20 questions up to 22 is over. Let's jump to the other one. Okay, question number 23. AB is a multi-story building. Okay, you can see. I'm just going to find out, mark the angles. Person of B and a person at C in the building sees the person at P. There's a case, a person at point B sees a person at the point P with an angle of depression. That means, okay, this person is the seeker. Okay, this angle is 60. Okay, as these two lines are parallel, this angle must be 60. A person at C in the building sees the person at P with an angle of depression 40 degrees. Let's mark. Same way. Here 40 degrees. Therefore, this small angle should be 40 degrees. Mark the given information in the illustration. Okay. Then according to the concepts of angle of depression, you don't need to mark these angles here. Now I am going to show you point B, point A, point P. You just want to mark this angle and name it as 60. Same way, mark this angle and label it as 40. These are the facts they are asking to do. Question number 14. There's a construction. An incomplete construction work is shown here to locate the points which is equidistant from sides AB and BC. Okay. The path where the equidistance of two straight lines is the angle bisector formed by joining those two lines. That means we want to find out the equidistance of the locus which is equidistant to straight line AB as well as AB as well as BC. AB as well as BC. Therefore, we should find out the vertex, that is angle B. Then what we have to do? We want to bisect that angle. Okay. Bisector of angle B or ABC. Okay. Then the common point to this straight line, this angle bisector as well as this parallel line, is the perfect place. They are asking the location of the point is this. Okay. Location of the point. Got it? Here you can see a diagram which emphasizes this theorem. Okay. The equidistance, the locus of the point, locus of a point which is equidistant to two straight lines is the angle bisector of angle bisector. Okay. Let's jump to the final one. The distance time graph. They have given a distance time graph. Using that, we want to calculate the average speed of the vehicle. So average speed of a vehicle is given by total distance over total time. Now let's calculate total distance. We can easily find it. Total distance is 180 kilometers. Total time is 5 hours. Therefore, average speed is total distance over total time, that is 180 kilometers over 5 hours. If we divide both numbers, that is kmh minus 1. So this is the end of paper 1 part A. Hope this one is an informative video for you. So if there are any explanations you to clarify or anything to clarify, just write under the comment section. Let's do it. Okay. Have a great day. Take the maximum of